So we've made it into the body of the many.
The many hold sway here. Even I cannot maintain contact. You are on your own, human.
Fail me not.
One of the flying things dragged me and David here last night. I don't remember much about the trip. I guess I must have blocked it out, half-conscious most of the time. I keep remembering the part from Pinocchio, you know, where the old man goes looking for the puppet inside the whale. Except I don't think anyone's coming in here to save me.
No one is coming in here to save you, Prefontaine. Really don't like this guy.
Sun shield activated. Strength activated. Anti-entropy activated. Toxin shield activated. Shield activated.
We welcome you to our biomass. We invite you
to spread yourself out on our warmth.
one of our
Yeah, I helped him.
Toxin shield deactivated.
This is a nerve cluster. Destroying it will open up the level in other areas.
Invisibility activated. Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Hi there. Please make your selection for choosing value wrap. Invisibility activated. Anti-entropy deactivated. Shield deactivated.
Now I'm convinced that this many, as it calls itself, indeed has a centralized nervous system, which means it would have to have some kind of centralized control. To this end, I've gathered as many weapons as I could and stashed them in caches. One of the beasts discovered a cache and apparently mistook it for food. It simply brought it into the crunching room. The arterial passageways are blocked by some kind of sphincter. I followed the nerves that threaded out of the walls from the blockage. They lead to a pair of nerve clusters. When the passageway is open, the cluster seems to contract. Conversely, I wonder if I was able to destroy both clusters. It would open the blockage permanently. I'm anxious to see the rest of this beast.
shield deactivated. Toxin shield activated. Radiation hazard.
The machine mother cannot help you inside the biomass.
Radiation hazard.
Her coldness is not welcome within the walls
The
of
large
our
flesh.
Toxin shield deactivated. Radiation hazard.
You tear our very flesh.
With no thought of compassion.
Passion.
Do you think we will sit idly by?
While you corrupt the very womb of our existence.
Radiation hazard. Radiation hazard. Power drained. Radiation shield deactivated. Psi shield activated. Strength anti-entropy activated. Shield activated. Toxin shield activated. Invisibility activated. Toxin shield deactivated.
Lots of chemicals.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Anti-personnel shotgun shells are useful for taking out the annelid creatures.
Anti-entropy deactivated. Shield deactivated. Psi shield activated. Strength activated. Anti-entropy activated. Shield activated.
You seek your associates, but you cannot find them.
You are so very alone. How does it feel
To be one.
against the infinite?
There's some kind of horrible grinding noise coming from the next area. It sounds like chewing. I think I know what's going to happen here. This is some kind of digestive tract of a very, very large animal. I go back and forth between being fascinated and terrified. The creatures are a remarkable discovery. I wish I could only live long enough to learn more. 5 minutes ago, one of those large, burly creatures dragged Claudette towards the sound of the grinding. Apparently, the animal uses smaller creatures to help move food along its digestive tract. I tried to help Claudette, but it wasn't even a contest, and I'm ashamed to admit I judged that seeing what happened to her was a vital element of my studies here. I imagine I won't have the opportunity to record any observations when it comes my turn.
No, I imagine Prefontaine you won't. You're such a dick.
Anti-entropy deactivated. Shield deactivated.
We feel you moving inside of us.
The sensation
The sensation is
is repulsive.
repulsive.
You're mine now.
Toxic hazard.
While I don't understand the annelid life cycle fully, it's clearly extremely diverse. The eggs produce either a male or a female spore. The male, the drones, are wasp-like creatures. The female are worm-like annelids that seek out a host to infect. Following infection, the host begins to transform into a human annelid hybrid. From that point, the life form can take numerous paths. I believe this path is determined by the many itself. The creatures have communicated their need to grow the biomass, so I imagine that biological material is their primary resource. Therefore, each path has costs and benefits. The proto-arachnid is extremely quick and potentially relatively cheap in biomass. The hulking fleshy ones are powerful, but are clearly a larger investment. I've observed only one example of the floating organisms. The only comfort is that the more dangerous organisms are quite costly to produce, limiting their numbers.
Investments, resources. It's no surprise he was wiped out.
Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated. Shield activated. Strength activated. Anti-entropy activated. Toxin shield activated.
Trusty wrench.
Your time is running out.
This place is a womb where we grow our future.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful creation. All you have is your hatred and your individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
Toxin shield activated.
Little ones need a lot of...
Wow, it's dark.
Toxin shield deactivated.
And an ice pick.
Shield deactivated. Anti-entropy deactivated. Psi shield activated. Shield activated. Invisibility activated.
Besides the parasitic behavior evidenced in the life cycle of the human annelid hybrids, it's becoming clear to me that Shodan has bred the many to use humans for other purposes. First of all, the Many clearly has the capability to convert human flesh to energy. It can eat us, but it can also directly use us in the creation of its egg pods. Corpses are fed into some kind of tubular structure, and eggs are birthed through a nearby tube. I've been unable to determine whether the organism is directly converting the corpses into egg structures or not, but it's clear that there's some connection between the nutrient pool we provide and the eggs that are being produced.
Invisibility deactivated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility deactivated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility deactivated.
It's clear that this thing I'm trapped inside is intimately linked with all the organisms I observed on board the Von Braun. Strike that. This creature is the same organism. Perhaps the best way to describe it, or perhaps the only way I can comprehend it, is that the organism serves to perform the highest mental functions of the entire species. The smaller creatures exist only to enact its will. Now, strike that too. All the specimens act as a whole, like different organs in a single body, with this entity acting primarily as a brain. If one were to destroy this large specimen, I wonder, would it snuff out all the others? With only a few short years of evolution, they've been able to conquer this starship, mankind's mightiest creation. Where were we after 40 years of evolution? What swamp were we swimming around in, single-celled and mindless? What if Shodan's creations are superior to us? What will they become in 1,000,000 years, in 10 million years? What's clear is that Shodan shouldn't be allowed to play God. She's far too good at it.
Yes, she is. So I've got to go down there. This part is very difficult, so I'm just going to quickly run through it and save here.
Psi shield activated. Strength activated. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated.
Don't mind me just passing through.
Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility deactivated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility activated. Invisibility deactivated.
know what you have wrought. Our tragedy
is written by your hand. We die. Beware the machine mother. She is a stranger.
She is a stranger to everything we cherish.
Well, that big brain structure thing looked different to the one I saw in engineering. Makes me wonder if they're still alive.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
I am now using it to modify reality to my
Own specifications. The process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
And that's the Body of the Many level finished. In the next level, we will have a word or two with Shodan about how she's been treating me all this time. See you then.